Hi ladies, it's Sarah Eatherton-Goff. I wanted to go over the party binder with you. So this is just a 1-inch notebook. This is what I either keep in my rolling tote or in my appointment bag, which I do carry separately, or excuse me, with the rolling tote. So let me just go over this with you. I keep the same placemat that I have for every guest as well. So this goes right in front, and on the back is the closing sheet. It's the same exact thing that each guest have. The next thing I have in here is a laminated Owning Your Own Business sheet, as well as a starter kit sheet. I pass this around at the end of the class. So that's ready to go, but it also isn't right there in front of their faces. So there, yeah, it's not right out there. Next thing I carry is my 13-step party as a reference. So I'll actually keep this on the table sometimes, and sometimes I don't. It just depends on how much room I have. But I do always have it accessible. You never know what you're going to need, and I actually use this fully to pull everything out of now. So I'll show you in just a moment. So I keep my 13-step party in here. It even has details about the products. So if I'm like, oh, I'm stumped, I can always just look down and be like, oh yeah, this has this, 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 and this. Just makes me look like I'm not working very hard. Of course, you want to memorize your party. You want to memorize specifically your opening and your closing. And then the stuff in the middle really isn't as important as you think it is. Any details that they might ask for you to be like, yeah, I can get that to you as soon as we're done or when we meet individually. Just go ahead and write it down on the back of your profile card or on a sheet of paper, however you do it. And go ahead and do it that way. Do not get tied down in questions in the party as well. That'll give you a chance to look it up if you don't know, like right on hand. Otherwise, let them know that you can email them any details like that. So it's still appearing professional without looking bad. So that is the 13-step party at least. And then I keep my referrals. So as soon as I hit to number 9 for the referrals, I keep the fabulous referral games directly behind here. So I can easily pull these out, and I have no issue with just dispensing them to everyone there. Next, when I get down to number 11 to share time, I have this directly behind it, so I can just flip, is my marketing. So I have my 4 F's of Mary Kay, which is inspired by National Sales Director Stacey James. And then I keep an applause magazine. I try to keep the most recent one. Sometimes I don't. And I just highlight the top checks, and I just let everyone know that. So this is the Applause magazine. As an active beauty consultant, we receive this magazine every month. So this right here, these highlighted little lines here, are actually the top 1% in the company. These are our national sales directors. This highlighted number here is actually what they make in commissions and bonuses. Sometimes it's a little lower, sometimes it's a little higher, or a lot higher. But each time, this is what they make in commissions and bonuses in 1 month, not including their own personal sales. Mind you, while I'm saying this, it's going around slowly, and everyone's eyes and mouths are dropping and like, oh my gosh. So it's pretty motivating, huh? Financial wise. And then I say, can you imagine what you do with that amount of money? How would that change your life? Just kind of make it a rhetorical question. And then also throw in there, for the people who really love other people, throw in there, how many people could you bless with that amount of money every month? And just kind of put it out again as a rhetorical question. And then I have the prize brochure. I keep 1 or 2 in there because sometimes I'll pass it around. It'll be a really long time for those to go through, so I do pass 2, depending on how many people there are, as well as the steps to success for the career path, and because it has the cars on the back. So these are just expandable sheet protectors that I put the fabulous referrals game in, and the applause magazine. These little guys are the little half ones that you can get. You can probably just cut big ones down, but I just had these half ones because I had a little small notebook, and I just folded it over and taped it down so everything's not falling out too much. At this point, everything forward is what I use for the party. Following that, this is what I have at the individual consultation with me. I do carry the book with me, all the other laminated sheets, and even the prizes and things. I'll actually leave them on the table or put them in the kitchen with my little sale basket, where essentially I'll put I'll do another video on that, but I will put products like special edition things or things that are discontinued. so on. So they're still fresh, they're still good products, but they're in that basket, so I have an opportunity to move that stuff. And a lot of times people wouldn't even know about it if you didn't share it, so why not? So yes, I have the owning your own business and starter kit sheet. More on the cars. It's just more detailed for the individual consultations, the career path again. And then I do have my individual consultation sheet down here, just as like a quick reference for me, but it is available on my website if you want it. Next, I have the 4 F's of Mary Kay. This isn't on the website, but it's the same exact thing that's on there under Hostess and Party Central for the Mary Kay marketing. So I just have this makeup guide sheets. I don't actually really use these too much. I more just kind of use them in there. But these are actually for the makeover with your hostess. Is just kind of like that secondary backup sheet. I've heard several other consultants say they love it for the fact that if they're not 100% color confident, then that's kind of like a nice thing that they can fall back on. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Well, I'm glad I could help. But yeah, so that's just a little bit about that. And I do get pretty much everything laminated unless I want people to take it with them, or unless I'm specifically wanting them to write on it and return it to me. I keep everything laminated. So I do have my Coaching Your Hostess sheet. It's just kind of in there because this book stays with me. When people sign up, I just kind of go over my hostess letter with them, or excuse me, my new consultant welcome letter. I do keep a weekly plan sheet, kind of an idea for them. These are all on the website as well. All right. So then for new consultants, if I need to, this again comes with me everywhere. And then I have the conversion charts and so on in the back. So that's so important to have with you at all times as well, specifically during the sale. So that is my party binder. I hope you found this really helpful. I hope I didn't go too fast. If I did, you can go ahead and rewind it. Well, ladies, thank you so much for letting me share with you, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you can take something away from this, and I hope it helps. Have a great night.